This is the Tyu Stockholm Hollow. It's a very, very cool sticker. One of really my favorite stickers in the entire game. This is an investment that I own. It's an investment that a lot of people own and are really happy and excited about. It had an absolutely insane 2023, and now just like a week or two into 2024, it's already the center of attention once again, because a lot of people are getting hyped up and excited for it to be one of the main pieces of a very big event that's going to be happening about a month from now that we're going to be talking about in this video today. And people are speculating, that Tyu stuff and this sticker specifically could go very, very crazy. But we'll get into all that in just a second. First, let me plug my cash trading business. A couple weeks ago, I tweeted out this. This guy wants to buy your CS2 inventory. What are you doing? And obviously now that is my question to you. If you guys have any CS2 items, or maybe even looking to sell your whole inventory, or bulk cases, or bulk items, or bulk stickers, caps, whatever, hit me up. My Twitter is going to be linked in the description below, the first link. I also have my trade link down there as well. Maybe you guys want to try and get a trade done or whatever. I have a ton of items in my inventory. Who knows? But I'm buying all kinds of stuff for you guys to be able to get safe, efficient, quick, effective cash outs. Literally now at this point, I'm able to buy really anything and everything. I know in the past I've had some issues and stuff, so with certain items that I don't know a ton about, but now we have a lot more of that down, so we can help you guys out. Hit me up over on Twitter. We can get a deal done. With that being said, let's get right into this. So obviously what we're talking about today is the Year of the Dragon. This is an event that is being hyped up all over the CS2 community right now. So many people on all the different social medias are talking about this thing, and I actually have a special item in this video that not many people are talking about that I want to show you guys a little bit about as well. But we can see here that the Year of the Dragon 2024 starts on February 10th, 2024, which is exactly a month from today. It's probably, right around 30 days, whatever. But today's January 10th. That's February 10th. And a lot of people are thinking that the Year of the Dragon is going to mean very, very good things for dragon-related items in CS2. Now, overall, do I think it's a little stupid and a little silly? Yes. Do I think it is going to have some effect on the market? Maybe, just because we've seen items in CS2 go up for stupider reasons. But I think it is kind of possible, just even with the fact that how many people are talking about this going into it, and just how big the Chinese kind of fan base and culture is, and how much Chinese money there is in the CS markets in general, that yes, we absolutely could see some kind of stupid pump for Tyu stuff or dragon related stuff, even if it isn't 100% justified or whatever. But again, these are just kind of digital items at the end of the day. They're just skins in a video game. So are any of these prices even justified in the first place? I don't know. Now, if you're just like loading up on Tyu stuff because of Year of the Dragon, I think that's probably a little bit silly. I think you're probably a little bit dumb. I think that's probably a little bit gambly. But if you are buying some good Tyu stuff anyway, which I think is overall pretty safe and sound investments, and then you're able to maybe get some pump from the Year of the Dragon as well, I think, hey, that might not be the worst thing in the world. That might not be the end of the world. So today I just wanted to look at some different dragon-related items that could end up doing pretty good throughout the year of 2024, regardless of if we get a Year of the Dragon pump or not. But hey, in the Year of the Dragon, we might as well talk about some dragon items. So obviously, the Tyu Stockholm Hollow has gone absolutely insane. It's up 800% in the past year. This is an absolutely insane item. I think this is a great sticker. I think the hollow effects are great. It's got a great color, cool logo, big fan base. It's China. It's a dragon. It's got so many good things. So this is definitely something to keep an eye on. This is something that I own some of and would not really mind buying more of in the future. Obviously, the main thing to be a little bit careful with this at this point is that it is $37. This is not a cheap sticker. Some people might say, hey, it doesn't have much room to increase from here, whatever, which could be true. Obviously, I would love to buy stickers at cheaper prices and help them appreciate and stuff, but we definitely have some cheaper stuff that we can look at on this list. We also have the Tyu Gold, which has done pretty well in the past year as well, 201%. Same type of thing here. It's a very cool gold-looking sticker, cool logo, cool branding, big fan base, popular team from China. It's got dragon stuff on it. It checks a lot of boxes. I think it's very cool. Again, you got to be careful that it's up, that it's $116, but hey, this thing was $38 a year ago today, and then it went all the way up to $116. So obviously there's more expensive stickers in this in the game. It still has some potential, whatever, but I would be a little bit careful. I like the hollow more than the gold at this point. We do have the Tyu foil from Stockholm as well, which has gone absolutely insane, up 448% in the past year, a little bit cheaper than the hollow. Also, another big thing that I like about the foil, and this might even, lend me to being more likely to purchase it, is that if Tyu does qualify for the majors in 2024, and we do get some kind of borderless sticker collection in 2024, that would mean we are probably going to get a Tyu Hollow that looks maybe pretty similar, pretty identical to the Stockholm 2021 stuff, but we would not be getting a new foil. At least, it seems like now what they've been doing in capsules is obviously golds, hollows, glitters, and papers. So it is possible that we would not be getting a new Tyu foil and that this would still be a unique foil. Now, obviously, a new borderless Tyu coming out would still be bad for the foil overall, but I think it would be worse for the hollow than it would be for the foil if a new hollow came out and a new foil didn't. So that is maybe one advantage that the foil has over the hollow, and also it is a cheaper price point right now, which I think is pretty attractive. We also have the Tyu paper from Stockholm as well. Again, if you're looking to get in even cheaper, hey, these things have still gone up 400%. These still had absolutely insane returns, and you're able to get in them for cheaper. You're able to buy more of them. You're able to have more control over your investment with something like that. Now, I did want to also take a look at how Tyu has been doing, what their team is looking like. They're currently ranked 29th in the world, at least according to HLTV. Now, obviously, CS2 is in a very, very volatile state. It's a new game. The meta is different. Things are changing. We don't really know what teams and players are necessarily going to be the best or whatever. We don't know if Tyu is going to be qualifying for the major. It's not like they're a top 5 or top 10 team in the world. They could definitely qualify for the major. They could definitely not qualify for the major. Who knows? We'll have to wait and see. But this is something that you need to keep in mind, that it is very, very, very possible, if even not pretty likely, that Tyu will qualify for Copenhagen, which again is definitely a risk for some of this Tyu stuff. But either way, Stockholm was not as high as quantities of something as like Paris or whatever like that. So it's maybe not something as much to worry about because the Tyu Stockholm stuff I think will still be very, very good no matter what. Now, obviously, some different stuff that we can talk about. I think these TYO Bostons look absolutely amazing. They're an item that I definitely love. They did not see much appreciation in the past year. They're only up like 40, 50, 30%. But these are just the papers. Either way, I think the papers still look very cool. They're very cheap. I think these things are going to do well in the long term. I don't know exactly how well. And hey, I would probably rather own the Stockholm stuff. But maybe you want to diversify. Maybe you want to mix it up. Or maybe you just really love Boston stuff and think a Boston pump is coming. Who knows? We have the TYO Boston Hollow, which is up 102% in the past year. These I think are a little bit better. Obviously they're more rare. It looks a little bit cooler. Papers are papers, hollows are hollows. And then we have obviously the TYO foil from Boston as well. This thing is so expensive, almost $600. I probably would not drop $600 on this, but you can still see here that in the past year it had very, very good returns. A couple different other items, including dragon stuff. I know people are saying, hey, dragon lores might go crazy in the year of the dragon, which hey, is absolutely possible. I don't know how many of you guys are in dragon lore range or are buying dragon lores just because the year of the dragon, but that is maybe an option. We have the Glock 18 dragon tattoo, which obviously is a dragon skin. It did not have that great of a year. I mean, as far as the skin goes, it's actually a pretty good year. This thing was up 33, 35%, but obviously skins just don't do all that great. But hey, maybe you're looking to pick up a new dragon gun for the new year. Who knows? We also have the Desert Eagle Kumiko Dragon. I don't know how you say this word. I don't really know how you say any words. But this thing was up 75% in the past year. This is a Stat Track Factory new one. I don't know. But this thing looks beautiful. It's very, very cool. It's a deagle. It's got some dragons on it. This is potentially an option as well. We have more Tyu stuff because I know people just ask me for my opinions on random Tyu stuff. Obviously, I think the Tyu RMR is one of the best looking RMR stickers, probably the best looking RMR sticker, the hollow, the foil, the papers and stuff like that. But I would obviously be staying away from RMR. There's just so much negative sentiment around it and stuff like that. But in the past year, hey, the Tyu RMR foil still did very good, 227%. So if you're feeling a little risky, if you like RMR, if you think an RMR pump is coming back in 2024, maybe this is something to take a look at. I would stay away from this, but that is a possibility. We also have the Tyu K19, which I think somebody asked me about the other day. I think this is okay. Obviously, I don't really like circle stickers in general, but maybe that sets itself apart. The fact that it is a circle sticker, maybe it's a little bit different. Maybe you could argue that that is a positive here. I don't know. As far as circle sticker goes, I don't hate this one. I don't love K19, but hey, I think the Tyu logo kind of works with whatever, and I think it kind of looks cool, like a dragon inside a circle. It's got the red color. But again, not one of my favorites. Not necessarily something I would be going towards or something that I'm going to be buying right now. Up 120% in the past year, though. So it definitely hasn't been bad. We also have the Tyu Hollow from Berlin 2019, up 239% in the past year. And this is crazy because you can get a Tyu Hollow for $1.64. This might definitely be something to take a look at. Who knows? But this is, again, something that I will not be buying because, holy shit, the Berlin 2019s are so ugly. I hate that the star ladder is so big. I hate that everything has a green background. I hate the border on these. I think these are so ugly. I do think it's really cool. Again, the TYO logo looks great, looks awesome, whatever. And the borders, mix it up a little bit. And man, this one has such an attractive price and has still done good in the past year. But this is just not something that I will be purchasing. We have a couple different other options as well. We have the sealed graffiti from Boston 2018. I think they're just sealed graffiti in one other, like Berlin or something like that as well. If you're looking for some alternative stuff, maybe these could be something to keep an eye on. And then, of course, the patches from Stockholm, the TYO regular patch and the TYO gold patch. These have done quite well, 300% in the past year. I think these could definitely be some sleeper picks for nice TYO items to pick up. I also think that picking up containers with TYO stuff in them, whether it's the patch pack from Stockholm that has the TYO stickers, or whether it is the capsule with the TYO stickers in it from Stockholm as well, could be some potential very, very good options. But the final item, and the kind of interesting item that I did want to talk about that also is maybe dragon related and could have a big year this year because of the Year of the Dragon stuff, is the Dead Men patch. And I know, first look, people are saying, hey, what the heck is going on? What the heck do you mean? This is a patch with like a skull and some swords on it and stuff like that, dead men tell no tales. But you do have to keep in mind and remember that in China, the Perfect World version, there are no skulls on items. Skeletons or whatever are not allowed. And the Dead Men patch Chinese version actually has a dragon on it. And that is at least kind of interesting and could maybe lead to some kind of Year of the Dragon pump or, just appreciation, whatever word you want to say, for the Dead Men patch as well. So obviously I hear a lot of people talking about TYO stuff. I hear people talking about dragon lores and different dragon skins and stickers and all that stuff. But I've not heard many people talking about the Dead Men patch. So I think that was kind of a little bit of an interesting note. Who knows? But yes, the Year of the Dragon is coming soon. It's about a month away today. Again, I'm not necessarily buying stuff because of the Year of the Dragon, but if I buy some cool dragon-related stuff and it goes up because of the Year of the Dragon, I definitely wouldn't necessarily be upset, and I would maybe even be looking to sell out if the pump for the Year of the Dragon stuff gets a little bit too ridiculous and prices get too juicy. But if I did believe in the Year of the Dragon stuff, I would definitely be buying right now. I wouldn't be buying after the pump starts because that doesn't make sense. Obviously, you want to buy low and sell high. So if you do think the Year of the Dragon is going to be meaningful in the CS world, you have about a month to start getting ready for that. But that is pretty much it for this video today, guys. Hopefully I catch you in the next one. Until then, peace.